During our 2018 summer trip to Kenya, we visited Chivembe Primary, our little school, to which you so generously contribute every year. This year, we were able to provide Chivembe students with new school uniforms, school supplies, and pain-relieving medication. We also gave the top-performing students from Chivembe Ball State t-shirts. We really enjoyed watching the Chivembe students perform for us again this year like they do every year. A very special project you helped contribute to this summer was the construction of Chivembe students' own library. Because of your generous support, students at our little school now have a place to read and study. As you can see, the corn farm you helped establish 3 years ago is doing well, and the kids are able to eat lunch at school. The 5 students pictured here are all top-performing graduates of our little school. They're now able to attend excellent national high schools because of their hard work. Thanks to a generous donation, we were able to pay each of these students tuition for secondary school, as well as provide them each with book bags and all the supplies they'll need for their new journey. Again this year, and thanks to your support, we were able to provide our older Chivembe and Kisasi girls with sanitary pads. This important provision is a means of support for girls to attend school all month long, which prevents them from falling behind academically and encourages them to continue their educational pursuits. In addition to the sanitary pads for the older girls, Kisasi Secondary School students also receive school supplies and pain-relieving medications. Another school we visited this summer was the Kaimosi Girls High School. Again this year, we were able to provide these students with school supplies, pain-relieving medications, and sanitary pads. Top-performing students also received Ball State t-shirts. We also stopped in to visit the Chavakali Boys High School, a school we visit each summer. This year, we were able to provide the Chavakali boys with school supplies. The top performing students also received Ball State t-shirts. Another school we visited was St. Mary's Girls High School, where we were able to give the students school supplies. Each year, we make time to visit the women's group that you help support called Mama Ni Mama. These women help take care of a total of 55 orphans, and we're happy to support their efforts. During this trip, we were able to give them $500, school supplies, pain-relieving medications, and sanitary pads. This year, Dr. Machera had a fellowship with Carnegie to build research capacity in Kenya. In addition to her usual summer work, this fellowship enabled Dr. Machera to work on 3 major projects. She supported presentations on diversity in early childhood by Ball State faculty. She served as an organizer for the World Conference on Transformative Education and was invited as a keynote speaker for the first Pan-African International Research Congress. And she worked to bring education and awareness regarding sickle cell anemia, which is prevalent in this region of Kenya. Dr. Melinda Messinio, the current director of the Office of Institutional Diversity at Ball State, gave a talk about diversity at Masinde Muliro University for Science and Technology. Also at Masinde Muliro, Dr. Deborah Benberry, an assistant professor in the Department of Elementary Education, gave an engaging presentation on early childhood. Dr. Machera was invited as a keynote speaker for the first Pan-African International Research Congress, which was also held at Masinde Muliro University. Finally, an especially important part of the work done this summer involved visiting hospitals, community centers, health centers, high schools, and Masinde Muliro University to educate and bring awareness about sickle cell anemia. Dr. Machera and other faculty from the School of Nursing at Ball State were able to visit with children, families, and healthcare providers in efforts to improve their recognition and management of sickle cell. All of this work has been supported by your generous donations. Thank you for your kindness.